Right, I'll put it here then. Look, mate, I'm going to end up with arms like Popeye if you don't hurry up.
Can we try it over there, find out how the sound carries?
No, we can't. Once it's up, it stays up.
Exactly, which is why we should spend the time now to get it right.
What's your line of business?
I'm a solicitor's clerk.
And I'm a bloke who installs burglar alarms. Understand?
And about time, too.
What?
I've taken a day off to wait for you.
Oh, yeah? I got a bit tied up. I had to call you, but you're not on the phone, are you?
Yes, well, now you're here, perhaps you could get on with it. I've got a few calls to make.
You're a bit early, aren't you?
Don't lose your bow. I'm a customer, aren't I?
Oh, I thought you'd come for the gear.
I have. There's no one around, is there?
Oh, friggin' hell, Barry. I'll be back in a minute.
Well, let's get going then. I knocked off there an hour early so we can get some time. Come on.
How's it going then?
Oh, it's sound. I want Vic to cough up a stage payment. That's why I came early.
Have you got the cash?
Yeah.
Have you got a van?
No. Well, I thought you could lend me the shop van for half an hour or so.
What?
No, I've only versatile. I've got the roof rack on a Jag.
Well, there is my skin at stake.
I know that.
But do you realise how much this stuff costs?
Of course I do. That's why I'm here. Anyway. Yeah. This'll do is have your kecks cleaned.
Costy. Not in the rolls today, Princess?
I can't understand your attitude.
Oh, can't you? It's like playing It's a Bloody Knockout. I go up, you move around, point somewhere else. I come down, move the ladders, I go up again.
Location of all equipment is agreed with the customer. Says so in the brochure.
It also says installation in a day. That, of course, isn't taking you into account.
Look, I took a day off work for you, and I want to make sure the job's done correctly.
Do you have any idea how many of these things I've installed? Thousands, literally thousands. Do you know I've signed the Official Secrets Act?
Well?
I've worked in government buildings, banks, even prisons, and I've never had as much fuss as I've had with you.
I don't think there's any need
I'm going to put this up there. And there's only one other place I'd like to put it.
What's your name?
Drumgool. And if you don't know how to spell it, look in the brochure.
I'll see you, Barry, OK?
OK.
All right.
Catch you later, all right. I wonder if Juicy Lucy's the same as any other tart.
How do you mean?
Stripped off.
And how would you know what to compare her with?
Hey, crack it in.
She's the sort to put clean kecks on every day.
And on Sunday, she'll end up with 7 pairs on, we know.
I wouldn't kick her out of bed, though.
Eh? You'd never get the chance, pal.
Who wouldn't? I bet I could take her out if I put my mind to it.
All right. Reckon you could impress her with your collection of footy programmes, do you? Oh, hey, you're a real smoothie, you are, Tone.
Oh, shut up.
I'm sorry, this just isn't good enough.
If you let me finish.
I went to a great deal of trouble to make sure that you were both here at the same time. I even took a day off.
So you keep saying.
So why can't it be done? You're here, he's here. Why can't you connect the alarm to the phone?
We told you, it needs its own direct line. It won't work off the one you use for calls. We have to wait. For this Alpha to send us a card notifying us that it's been done, what type it is and so on.
It's there. You can see it.
I'm not authorised to give it another line.
Oh, this is ridiculous.
You're telling me.
It'll only be for a few days.
Oh, will it? Yes, and it'll mean me taking another day off to let you in.
Leave the key with your neighbour.
Oh, terrific. Yes, that's a wonderful suggestion. The idea is to stop people coming in, not show them how to use the alarm.
Well, there's nothing we can do. It's got to go through the proper paperwork.
Who's your supervisor?
It'll do you no good.
Oh, won't it?
No, there's a fault on the line. It's UG, underground. It's not my problem. When they come to fix it, they'll give you another line for them. I'll see you.
Hello. You look as though you're enjoying yourself.
On the contrary, the peace is positively overwhelming.
What's the matter?
Nothing. Got it then?
Yes.
You know, I was amazed at the sort of people in that shop.
What sort of people?
Oh, you know, all sorts. Not what I'd have expected.
Ordinary people buying mini computers, is that what you're trying to say?
Oh, I suppose, well, you know what I mean.
Thought technology was classless?
Oh, not saying it's a bad thing. Just that when we bought him the other one, it wasn't so popular.
I know you bought me the other computer, but do you think it's fair, Mother?
Do I think what's fair?
That my new computer should be my Christmas present.
I think you've got to remember our change of circumstances.
Exactly.
Yes, but this is just a replacement for the old one. The insurance money covered this.
Ah, but now you've got a modern, greater function computer.
Yes, but only because the technology has advanced so much since I had the first one. In fact, this one was cheaper.
So, everybody's gained.
Well, not really. Do you mean if we hadn't been burgled, I still wouldn't have got a Christmas present?
For goodness sake, Gordon. You've got a new computer, bigger and better than before. What more do you want?
I know that, Mum. It's just that your reasoning is illogical.
Don't be so smug, Gordon. You're the only person in this house who hasn't suffered one bit through all this. You're still getting your school fees found. You act as though nothing's changed.
Oh, Annabelle, he does have a point.
Oh, that's typical of you.
Well, what's got into you?
I'll finish this off in my room.
I don't know what's going to happen to us.
Oh, it'll all turn out all right, Annabelle.
Why should it? What's to stop us going on like this forever?
Because I know it's only a matter of time before I get a job. Just be patient.
I sit here all day. I don't have anybody to talk to. Just have some money to decorate this place. At least that would be something.
Now, we agreed to wait until I'm back in harness, so we don't have to compromise with cheap decorating. You want first-class materials, don't you?
Frankly, Paul, I just want something to do.
Mom, I can't find the universe.
That's because I'm ironing them. I won't be long. It's time you started ironing your own stuff anyway.
Oh, yeah, but you're better than me.
It wouldn't take much.
You know what they say, practice makes perfect.
She could do with it.
You're a fine one to talk.
I know, have you seen his room? It's horrible.
Didn't take you long to fall back into your old habits, did it?
Hang on. How come you're ganging up on me all of a sudden?
Hi, love.
What's that you're wearing?
It's a towel dress, everyone's wearing them.
Well, I tell you what, it looks pretty good. When did that come?
This afternoon.
Shift.
I let the bloke in.
And it's insured. Here you are, madame. You all right, love? So, how was the meeting?
We've all managed to get in a position where we can't back down.
No.
Complete bloody deadlock.
Even with ACAS in on it?
Because ACAS is in on it.
I thought they were there to prevent that.
So did Ray. But they really can't prevent a deadlock, can they? They've got no real power.
So if both sides decide to get pig-headed? Well, somebody'll have to make the first move. I don't know. I think mothers should run industry. If you brought something like this up, you very quickly learn the art of personnel.
Where's the echo?
Here.
Damon, don't make my tea too strong.
I'll have one as well.
And I'll have one and all.
Where are you going?
Hug with Jeff.
Who's Jeff?
Lads have met Jeff Bacon. What's up with you, Debbie?
Is his dad a copper?
No, why?
Oh, bacon today, pig tomorrow.
Don't be so cheeky.
What time is he trotting along to pick you up?
Damon, that's enough.
Has he still got his motorbike?
Karen.
It's all right, Mummy. He's not in a case, all right?
He's got a motorbike, hasn't he? Isn't
He's
that
all
enough?
right. He's all right.
It's a good job pigs can't fly.
I said that's enough.
Karen, for once. Couldn't you go out with a pedestrian for a change?
He's okay. I keep telling you. In fact, you've probably seen him at Mass.
Oh, he's a Catholic, is he?
No, he's Jewish. Used to be an altar boy, I think.
Oh.
Come here, babe. Is he a local lad?
Yeah, he's off the estate. You probably know his dad from the club.
Not Smoky Bacon's lad. Oh, he's joking. Is it Jack Bacon's son?
Yeah.
Well, he's still at school, isn't he?
Oh, I isn't him.
Hello to you too.
You should ease the basket in slowly until you can do it without splashing the pot.
I'll try and remember that.
Oh, I hope you don't mind me telling you, but it saves me cleaning the cooker after every time you cook the chips.
Guess what I've been doing all day?
Cleaning cookers. That's it, is it? I've taken over.
Ta, love.
Roger? Roger?
Ooh, very impressive. Sharks in the brook next. Going to stay in there all night admiring it?
I'm in no mood for flippancy, Heather.
Oh, you dirty dog. What are you doing?
Making a cup of tea.
I don't want me. Certainly don't want a cup full of your blackheads.
Hey, does Jeff like the Blackpool illuminations?
I don't know.
Well, he must do going out with you dressed like that. I'd be ashamed.
You've certainly got no taste, have you? I mean, the like shoe I'm going with. Gizmo, he looks like a light bulb. As for Duxie Brown, I mean, it certainly wouldn't do you any harm getting into girls, would it?
Well, if you're an example, I think I'll give him a miss.
That's for you, because I think you're gorgeous.
Oh, Karen!
Hey, there's a good film on tonight.
What time?
Clint Eastwood.
Not what type of time.
Oh, sorry, Clint. 10:30.
2.
Midnight.
Thought you might fancy an early night.
Why?
Don't be stupid.
Oh. Sex, you mean?
You must say it like that.
Sex!
Gavin, what are the neighbours going to think?
Not so, the neighbours! Oh, it is a good film, Claire.
Yeah, and if it's Clint Eastwood, I bet you've already seen it.
Hmm? That's how I know it's a good film.
Well, don't you fancy an early night?
Wish I could collar the bastard and nick the video.
We'll get another one.
It's times like this when you need it.
Don't be so cold and calculating. I think what you were like before we got married. I'll take my temperature.
Now it's being cold and calculating.
Oh, no, Gavin.
Sorry, Pat. I'll tell you what. If you eat up all your tea, I'd be a good girl.
then there might be something for after.
So you can still watch the film.
The amount of trouble I've had, totally disorganised. And see this? Doesn't work, does it? There's a fault on the line. Fine, how do you do that? Is I take a day off work and what have we got?
A burglar alarm?
I'll demonstrate the whole system, shall I?
I'm really looking forward to it, Roger, but do you think I could have a cup of tea first?
No problem. I'll make it for you.
How long is it going to take to fix the phone?
A few days, they reckon. I'll ring again tomorrow.
What about the mysterious doors? Did you find out any more?
No, it's still all piled up out there. I reckon he's going to start stripping them, you know, to natural wood.
Oh, that sounds better than those cookers.
Oh, does it? You know what we're going to end up with out there?
Hmm?
Vast tanks of acid or whatever it is they use. That's what we'll end up with. Armchairs and chest of drawers piled as high as their house. I just don't understand him, honestly.
Well, never mind. If it gets too much, you can always fire off another letter.
Heather.
Yes, darling.
Beneath my calm outward exterior, I am on the point of seething rage.
Really?
Yes, I've had a very trying day, so I would appreciate it if you treat the matter with some seriousness.
Yes, darling.
Fine, now, while we wait for the kettle, do you want me to start showing you the system?
Yes, darling.
I'll get it.
Hello?
Hello.
It's Jeff.
Lunatic next door. He's got an alarm fitted.
Good, isn't it?
Fantastic.
The doors are magnetically operated.
Really? Wouldn't it have been cheaper and just as effective to have had a dummy box on the house?
No, there'd still be that element of risk. Now, this way, we're absolutely protected. The neighbours will come running.
I think I'll kill him. I will.
Take it easy, you two, all right? What on earth's that?
It's that fella at number 9. He's had a bloody burglar alarm fitted.
Well, don't you think you ought to go and see if he's being burgled?
No, if he's going to disturb everyone like that all the time, he deserves to be bloody burgled.
Come on! I can't believe This reminds me of the joke about the 80-year-old guy who marries the 18-year-old nympho, right? And he goes to the doctor about how to try to keep up with him. And his doctor, he says, why don't you make love in time for the church bells? Which he does. And it works for 2 weeks. Until he drops dead with an heart attack, the fire engine goes past.
How many more times?
I watched them installing it today.
I hope the novelty soon wears off and we can get some peace.
I've got my computer working.
Oh, good lad. I'll take a look. Come on, Annabelle. I think we should show some interest.
Oh, that was 5 times.
What do you mean?
Well, there's 2 pressure pads, 2 passive detectors, and 2 opening switches.
How do you know?
I've been in all morning. I heard him discussing it.
5 down and 1 to go then.
If one more goes off, I'm going to go round to him.
Oh, what are you going to tell him? We thought we'd do it now because there's a Clint Eastwood film on later.
If I go round, he need Clint Eastwood on his side.
The Fenland landscape. This is the essence of East Anglia. Today,
Hello, darling, you're late.
fertile
I decided to walk. The buses are so unreliable. Oh, you should have given me a ring. I'd have picked you up.
I don't mind walking.
founded the Roman invader.
What was that ringing?
Number 9's had a burglar alarm fitted.
Provided a refuge
At least somebody's got some money.
in his stubborn resistance to the North.
You do realise that the burglar alarm is the most expensive thing we have in the house.
That's true, but it is a very good investment.
Talking of good investments.
I could report him to the Environmental Health Inspector.
That's 6. Well, do you want me to look impressive at the Law Society dinner dance, don't you?
Yes, Heather, but £125.
Oh, makes the burglar alarm worthwhile, doesn't it?